And yet again, welcome back to AT Vlogs. Now today we're just going to be talking about something that I'm pretty sure most of you guys have actually thought about or have actually tried to do some research about right here in South Africa: drop shipping. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there who actually have seen videos of mine and other people's videos on YouTube as well will actually have noticed that the majority of videos that you're going to find on the internet is basically going to be videos that are going to be directed to the US market. If you're actually watching this and are interested in maybe starting a clothing brand or maybe starting something that is related to drop shipping, you might have already noticed that it's really hard to actually find good information that can actually help you out in terms of starting that. It's really hard to take the US template and directly apply it to the South African market, because in South Africa dropshipping is something that is fairly new. It's probably like 1 in 10 people that have actually heard about dropshipping in SA. It's really something that's actually fairly new, which also means that there's a really big market for it. Now you are actually interested in starting a clothing brand, but you actually don't want to go through the whole process of actually finding products for yourself, printing the products, sending out the products, dealing with logistics, customers, orders, printing, all that stuff, trying to find the perfect garment for your t-shirts, trying to find certain type of colors, trying to deal with labeling. Then the logical thing is to actually start thinking about dropshipping, because dropshipping actually allows you to actually pull back and relax and let a lot of those things be handled by people who are actually experienced in that type of sector. Then what actually happens is that you actually start looking for these things, and obviously the first thing that you're gonna do is you're going to hop on Google. As you probably noticed from like my earlier videos, I have tried to get in this whole space of dropshipping and stuff like that and trying to make orders online. I've made orders from Printful. When you start to calculate the pricing of the t-shirt, the shipping, custom prices, that t-shirt would be expensive. Then as I continued printing with local people such as Zenitops, I actually realized that there's still a lot of people who are still not trying to go through that whole process of doing everything by yourself. They actually wanna find somebody who can offer them a print-on-demand dropshipping option. I did find a list of companies that can actually offer those type of options right here in SA. So yeah, we're just going to go through this list, and at the top of the list we're actually going to speak about the company that I think is the best one you can actually possibly choose if you actually want to go through this route. So the first company we're actually going to focus on is a company called Pic-A-Tee. So the reason why I'm actually starting with this company is because this company actually is the first one I came across when I was actually trying to look up information about dropshipping in South Africa. Immediately when I started making this video, I just had to send them an email asking them if they actually offer dropshipping and asking them why their prices were so outrageous. Let's just go through what I actually sent them. I actually wrote up an email and just copy and pasted to all these companies. So as you can see right there, I actually forgot to actually change the one-off company to Pic-A-Tee, but whatever. Now the other thing that I'm actually going to be focusing on when I'm actually talking about these companies is how well they actually respond, because this is how we're actually going to judge these companies. Because if their customer service is bad, you already know that you're actually going to struggle with them when it comes to them offering you print-on-demand dropshipping services. Pic-A-Tee actually responded quickly, but the information that I actually got from this email was not really that satisfying, which actually makes me think otherwise. Pic-A-Tee, would I choose it? Now the other one was Print24, same email. They replied and it looks like they couldn't make it to responding to me. In this case, we're actually just going to also write off Print24. So after that, I actually came across another company. This is called Digi-T. .co.za. So you might have probably already realized by now that they're actually talking about direct to garment printing. I've actually also mentioned this before, where I actually say that I noticed a white outline. It wasn't really that visible or that big of a deal, but I did notice it on my Printful t-shirt as well. So this is because they actually print a white layer before they actually put the colors on top, because this website also just looks like an end consumer type of website where they're not really trying to offer any dropshipping services. They're just trying to sell one item to one person, sort of like a gift type of merchandise, stuff like that. So now it's just down to two companies. We have one-off and we have OTC printing. So both these companies actually offer dropshipping services in South Africa, and I was really happy with the way they actually responded to me. Now with one-off, I was a little bit skeptical at first, because as I did mention, I'm rating these companies with how good their customer service is. So one-off did eventually respond to me, and this is after we exchanged a few emails with me just trying to understand how their dropshipping model actually works and if I could actually get to work with them. So they were like, yes, we do offer dropshipping. They also wanted to know if I actually qualified for their wholesale pricing. So they were like, they need the company name, full street address, including postal code and contact number. And in this wholesale website, you actually get access to wholesale prices of t-shirts, hoodies, etc. Now I'm just gonna dive deep into what one-off actually offers, and after that we're also going to talk about OTC, and then afterwards we're actually going to talk about the differences between these two websites. So what I like most about one-off is something that's actually similar to Printful, and it's because you're able to set up your t-shirt designs right on the website. And what I mean by this is that they have an online designer which can actually help you visualize how your t-shirt is actually going to end up looking right after they print it. The other thing I like about one-off is that they actually offer you tutorial videos that can actually help set up your website and also just help you to convert sales as well. So as you can see right here through email, they sent me a whole lot of links about a few tutorials I can actually go ahead and check out for me to be able to set up myself for success in this type of business. So as you can see, there's a lot of them, such as how to edit colors when using a vector file, how to add embroidery text to your design, how to personalize a decorated product. As you can see right here, they also have tutorials about affiliate stores and resources. I'm just gonna go on the first link. This is everything that you're actually going to get right after you talk to one-off about drop shipping, so you can also just go through it yourself. So I'm just gonna log in right here to my wholesale account right here, and then I'm gonna click on affiliate store. So as you can see right here, it says an affiliate store is a free service offered by one-off wholesale to all registered clients, where your customers are able to do all or one of the below listed tasks. As I already mentioned guys, right here you can design and purchase your own branded apparel using DTG, DTF and embroidery as well, so you can also just order things for yourself as well. So as you can see right here, they say that they work on a drop shipping business model, so they hold stock and deliver it to your customers on your behalf. The only thing that you are actually required to do is the customization of the site according to your brand or aesthetic, setting your wholesale to retail markup, marketing your site with an option include your own domain name. That's pretty much it. And once your customers actually place the order through your affiliate store, they will receive the order number and requirements, and then they will actually proceed to actually print your order. Now the order can take from 5 to 7 working days, and thereafter 2 to 4 days to deliver depending on your delivery location. They also have videos about how to set up your affiliate store. The video will cover basic setup of your store. If you already created a store, fast forward to the 2-minute and 20-second mark of the video or selecting the chapter based configuration. So right here they actually show you how to actually configure and set up your affiliate store. And if you have maybe, for an example, a website with Shopify, these tutorial videos right here can actually show you how you can connect your Shopify store with one-off as well. This is something that I know a lot of you guys have been looking for. I'm actually going to have all these links down in the description below, so they pretty much have all the information that you're actually going to need when setting up your affiliate store. They have tutorial videos on pretty much everything, and as I said before, I'm actually going to link all these videos in my description below for you to actually go ahead and check out. Or what you can do is you can actually just email one-off about you wanting to start a drop shipping store, and once they actually give you a wholesale account, you can pretty much just come over here and go to the affiliate resources, and you're going to find out everything pretty much need to start setting up your website guys. The other things I actually like about one-off are pretty much similar to the things that OTC printing offers as well. So as you can see right here, we are actually just now checking out the prices of the t-shirts. These are the different printing and embroidery options you actually get with one-off once you get your wholesale account guys. So as you can see, DTG starts from 82 Rand, embroidery starts from 96 Rand and 24 cents, direct to film also starts from 67 Rand and 49 cents guys. And as you can see, different t-shirts have different color options as well right here guys. So pretty much what you gotta do is you just gotta come here and click the printing option that you actually want. For example, let's just go with direct to film, and as you can see guys, it actually takes you to this page right here where you can actually start adding your designs and stuff like that guys. I'm actually going to list all the different options between one-off and OTC at the end of this video. That's actually something you really gotta check out, because I think that's really something that's actually going to be helpful for you when it comes to deciding between these two companies right here guys. So that's pretty much it when it comes to one-off. I would have liked them to also offer caps and stuff like that. Yeah, that's one thing that they actually don't have. I really think one-off is a really dope company when it comes to helping up your dropshipping store guys. And the fact that they actually have an integration option where they can actually help you set up your website and connect it with them as well is something that's really awesome guys. So OTC printing. So as you can see right here, they said yes, we do offer drop shipping services. Let's go. And further on they say we are specialists in the latest technology of high quality direct to garment printing and print on many leading brands and online shops in South Africa. What I actually like about them is that their pricings are a little bit more affordable. You will actually see what I mean further down this video. You can make use of as many colors in your design as you like at no extra cost, and our printers handles detail and gradients very well. They have no setup fees, no minimum orders, as you can see right here. Then once payment is received, the order goes to the print queue for processing. So after that, you pretty much have to wait for like 5 to 7 days for them to actually complete your t-shirt printing, which actually depends on how many t-shirts are being ordered or are being shipped out. So they use express delivery, which delivers within 72 hours depending on the area for just $100, which allows up to 12 t-shirts. That's awesome. Larger orders can be shipped through courier guy, and pricing depends on the weight and size of the box. So they can also offer you t-shirts for you to actually print on, or you can also just send your own t-shirts to them for them to actually print on your own t-shirts. They offer you peace of mind that your designs will stay your property. Other than that, your design has to be transparent and has to be of high quality, high resolution, with a transparent background in a PDF or a PNG, PSD with Photoshop, illustration, you already know. So the cool thing about the OTC printing price list is that the prices include an adult crew neck t-shirt with up to an A4 print size. This actually says from 1 to 12 t-shirts. Each t-shirt is actually going to be 190 with just a front A4 print right here. Isn't that awesome? That's actually awesome. Like, we just went from 320 plus to now we're actually talking about 190 for you to just print a white t-shirt with an A4 print right here. And this is actually if you're ordering from like 1 to 12 t-shirts. From 13 to 39 t-shirts, 184. So let's just go right here. As I already mentioned, 1 to 12 t-shirts, 190. Single print on dark garments is going to be around 200. And then double print, this actually means front and back, is going to be around 210 on the light garments, probably like just like the white t-shirt. Double print on dark garments, this is like all the rest of the colors, is going to be around 260. If you're actually trying to print on the front and on the back as well, they are just going to charge you 260. That means you can probably prop up another $40 for you to actually make a profit from that. Actually, as we go down the list, you can see that now we are at the classic fine combed cotton t-shirts. So as you can see right here, 1 to 12 t-shirts, 177 for the light garments, 187 on the dark garments, and for the double print right here on the light garments is going to be about 198 rand, and the double print on the dark garments, this means, you know, pretty much the rest of the colors is just going to be 250, guys. When I was actually with the founder of World of Youth, he did actually mention something about Vic Bay t-shirts, which I also mentioned as well, that I actually wanted them because OTC printing actually also offers Vic Bay t-shirts as well right here. And you can see these are like really the cheapest of the bunch right here. The other thing that we actually gotta focus on right now is the integration of your website and OTC printing right here, because it's one thing for you to actually just create a website. I mean, you pretty much can create a website, sell your t-shirts, and once you actually get the orders, you just move all the orders over to OTC. So let's just go on and read what else they actually sent me right here. So they actually say that they can print the inner labels for you. They also mentioned that it's not as cost effective as getting vinyl labels done, which they can actually press in for you and remove the previous label. Dude, are you listening to this? They can pretty much do everything for you while you chill at home and just push your brand marketing and stuff like that. For this, they say they can make use of Julius Solomon specialist labels, but you actually have to order in a quantity, which is actually going to be 2 to 5 rand per inner label. You actually have to order like 1,000 to 2,000 labels, which is obviously going to be costly, but you can actually go for the vinyl labels right here. I mean, you're just starting out, you know, you don't actually have to make everything perfect. For a dark color garment, inner label is going to be 35 rand excluding VAT, and for a light color it's going to be 25 rand excluding VAT. So you just gotta add that amount that they actually charge you for the A4 front print on either dark or light garments, guys. So they actually say that they do not offer returns or exchanges on custom printed items. However, they will take responsibility if there's a flaw in the garment, such as a hole, or if the garment is actually printed wrong, or if they actually send the incorrect order. So this is actually great because they can actually take responsibility when they actually do something wrong, and they will actually correct it and actually keep your customers happy, which is something that you actually also want. You also want your customers to keep coming back, guys. So to actually get your order finalized right here, they actually say that this is what they need. They need the name, phone number, shipping address. They also need your print file right here. You gotta email them either transparent in a PDF, PNG, or PSD right there. The color of the garments, the size, the charts, everything like that. What kind of a garment, if it's a men's, ladies, all that type, you gotta specify where you actually want your print, how many garments do you want, as they actually print per quantity that is actually ordered, what size print you want, and everything like that. The big differences between these two websites is that one offers a shipping rate of about 150, and on the other side, OTC has a shipping rate of just about 100 rands. And this is a difference that may sound really small right now, but once you actually start getting orders, it actually adds up, and you may actually start to see that it's actually a really big difference. Now, what I mean by this is that once you actually set up your t-shirt, let's say for an example, your t-shirt is going to cost you 200 rand, and this is before you actually add profit. Let's say you do add profit for about 50 bucks. This means that you're actually going to retail your t-shirt for about 250. Somebody comes through to your website and they want to order the t-shirt. Once they actually check out, they're going to realize that they're also going to be charged 150 for delivery. Now the whole t-shirt is going to cost somewhere around 400 and something. Tax is also going to be included in that. So this is where you may start to see a lot of people abandoning their carts because they actually didn't realize that the shipping cost would actually be that high as well. This is something to actually put in mind when you are going to be working with both these websites. Either your t-shirt really has to have some type of value that is really unique to actually justify the prices and the shipping costs as well. You may actually want to use a pre-order model. Now what happens with this is that you actually get your customers to make pre-orders of your t-shirt before you actually go ahead and print it. Now once everybody has paid for those pre-orders, you then take all those orders, either take them to OTC or you take them to one-off and get them printed. And now the cool thing about that is that 150 can actually hold right about 12 t-shirts. So you can actually get to order 12 t-shirts per 150 for shipping. So that actually cuts off a lot of money that you may have wasted by literally paying 150 for each of those t-shirts on shipping. Now what you're actually gonna do is that you're gonna have those t-shirts delivered, and this is going to be a lot cheaper. You can actually use PEP or you can actually use Courier Guy as well. So this actually brings a lot of money back into your pockets, but you can actually go ahead and use one-off without even having to touch anything. But you just gotta make sure that your t-shirts really have the value to actually justify the prices that you're going to be putting on there, because we just have to understand that as a small brand, nobody is really familiar with your brand as of yet. That's pretty much something that you gotta put in mind when going ahead and using either of these two websites right here. I hope this video was really helpful to you. So just go ahead and check these websites out, send these guys some emails and get them to respond to you and communicate with you and actually get the value that you want from both websites right here. Do not forget to like and subscribe.